All right.
All right.
There you are. Okay. So, Fresh Feed, episode 1. This is March 10th, 2019. I'm joined with Andre.
Yeah. What's up? And I'm also with Nick. Joining here with Nick.
Okay. So, today, few topics. Nothing major, but to start it off, Jussie Smollett, his case leaked. Apparently, this monster of a human is now facing 16 felony court counts.
16?
16
Holy
counts.
crap.
Yeah. Class 4 felonies. Insane. I don't know why anyone would want to do this for any kind of attention. Seems a little excessive.
Yeah. Like,
Comments?
man, like, it's just like, how do you think of an idea to do that? That's the big major, like, thing. Like, why, what was the attention for you doing
who
that?
knows?
Yeah.
You have everything going for you as an actor in Hollywood. What else do you need besides
Empire? Yeah,
bullshit?
Empire is a really good show. Oh, when I watched it, it was really good. I stopped watching it, I think, after like season 2 or 3.
So, court transcripts, grand jury states, the grand jury decided he told multiple lies. They were going to charge him for each. If you have a crime and that crime has multiple parts to it, you charge all those separate parts.
Oh, shit.
Last month, Smollett was charged with 1 count of disorderly conduct for allegedly staging a racist and homophobic attack. Last month in Streeterville.
Ooh.
Smollett, who is black and openly gay, told police he was attacked and he was walking home around 2 a.m. on January 29th. Said it was 2 masked men, one of them also wearing a red hat, whatever. Shouted racist and homophobic slurs as they beat him, put a noose around his neck, and poured, I believe it was bleach, on him.
Damn.
Yeah. Police said, in reality, Smollett paid those 2 men, Ola and Abel Osundario, or Osundero, whatever, $3,500 each by check to stage the attack.
Dang,
yeah.
He put a lot into that. It's
unnecessary.
Very unnecessary.
Really. Just fucking find someone walking around in LA and be like, yo, you wanna be famous?
Yeah.
Someone will do it.
It's basically like that. And the funny thing is, I don't see like a lot of like homophobic attacks like that nowadays, because everybody's more open about it.
I mean they happen, but not to this level usually.
Yeah.
When something like this happens, it's instantly in the news and it's, handled accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
This seems a little excessive.
Very.
Yeah, apparently the noose was bought at a hardware store and the hat and masks at a store in uptown Chicago. Yeah. Interesting.
Very.
The scratches and bruises on Smollett's face were most likely self-inflicted.
Oh, wow.
Police at the time said the attack was a publicity stunt. Shut up. Because the actor was upset about his pay on the show.
Again,
don't complain.
No.
When you're making more than the majority of people in America, you can't
Exactly. You can't complain at all. There's people that are struggling and fighting to survive. They can't do what?
I'd beg for his position. I'll eat a bagel on camera. I don't care. Get me on a show, man.
I'm down.
In conclusion, Smollett has denied all allegations.
Of course.
As he should.
Of course.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to this? It's ridiculous.
Nah, it's... Yeah.
All right.
It's ridiculous.
Moving on. In media news, Captain Marvel released recently. Had a world premiere in London on February 27th and screened in Hollywood on March 4th. As of right now, it has a total worldwide gross of $455 million.
Already? But what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
set. No, go
What
ahead.
Marvel movie hasn't hit that?
Exactly. So this film is on track to set another billion milestone
Man.
for the MCU. It seems as though Marvel can do no wrong right
no.
now. Yeah. They've had multiple hits in recent years. As a comic book fan, it's been a dream of mine to see half these characters have successful franchises, let alone as many as the MCU is actually having right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's what a time to be alive,
Right?
for a comic book fan.
I can't wait to see it though. It's
Yeah, I haven't even seen this movie yet, and I know the impact that this is making. First major female superhero to have a movie. We're not gonna talk about Catwoman.
But
we don't talk about that movie.
About Halle Berry though, like Halle Berry, Halle Berry.
You see her swordfish.
Yeah. Well, I also heard about Captain Marvel is that they didn't, water her down. She has all of her powers. She's super, what it's in the comic book.
True.
That's what I've heard.
True. The one thing I think people are complaining about is the backdoorness of her origin story. Or more so that, like, recently in comics, her origin story has been zhuzhed up and retold in a way that people don't like. But apparently this movie is taking the right steps and righting wrongs, which is good. I would have it no other way.
I would need you got your Samuel Jackson.
Exactly, young Sam-L and all his motherfuckers. Yeah,
man.
This movie currently holds an approval rating of 80% based on 353 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Average global rating of 6.81 out of 10. Pretty damn good, considering movies get harshly criticized nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's a critic.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's
not going to stop at any point, so take it how it is.
Yeah. Whatever, man. If you like a movie, you like a movie.
Exactly. And
who cares?
The storytelling, visual, it's whoever's preferences is, it's going to say, oh, mine's better than yours. And it's like, nah, it's not how it goes. Everybody has their own opinion and state of mind.
And we don't care.
Exactly.
Yeah, so far this is the second highest grossing film in 2019.
Is it really?
Critics describe it as entertaining and enjoyable and savvy.
Damn.
And they're praising Larson's performance as Captain Marvel.
Good for her, man. Dang.
Yeah. What a role.
I know. That's
yeah. No words. I have no words
either. I'm speechless.
All right.
To a girl.
So we're moving on, by the way. Recently, the Geneva Auto Show was held, and Andre and I, we're car guys.
Oh, definitely.
I think it's safe to say. I wanted to talk about just a few, 3 exactly, cars that were talked about at the Geneva Auto Show. One of which being the $16 million Bugatti La Voiture Noire. I don't know if I said that right.
I can't say it's better than you though, so you know me already.
Right. Your English is not the best. So this is a one-off. There's only going to be one. It's a full carbon fiber car. Nothing new in the world of supercars. The only one that's being made has already been purchased. I believe it was purchased before the show even took place.
He's like, I want it. I'm buying it now.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, this car surpasses the Rolls-Royce Sweptail, which was sold to a private client in 2017 for $12.8 million, including tax.
What? My God.
Yeah, this car has a 16-cylinder engine.
A 16-cylinder?
Yep, it's a W pattern 16-cylinder engine. You know, standard for Bugattis at this point. It's basically the Chiron drivetrain.
Okay.
With a ridiculous, I believe it's a titanium wheel and full carbon fiber construction around it.
Dang.
This car is meant to commemorate the Bugatti Atlantic, the SC Atlantic, which was lost in shipping. There were, I believe, 3 of those cars made. Ralph Lauren of Polo fame has one of them. I forget who the second owner is. The third one was being transported to its owner, lost in transmit.
Dang.
So it's gone forever. A $millions car just gone off the face of the earth. So this car is a one-off to kind of commemorate that all-black Bugatti Atlantic that was lost. It pays homage in many ways to that original car. It has 6 exhausts coming out of the back of it.
6?
Yeah, all in a line. Ridiculous. A one-piece taillight. Looks pretty good.
Okay.
And just, in my opinion, the most elegant, sweeping line I've seen in a car in many years.
Man.
But I'd never pay for this thing. That's a little ridiculous.
It's for those people that have infinite amounts of money that's coming in. So.
Yeah, 11 million euros. That's what it was sold for.
What?
Yeah.
Good luck for, modern day people that live on a minimum wage.
Yeah, bro. And here I am with my Subaru, just making it.
Lucky. I wish I had a Subaru.
No, you don't.
You know what? I think
this thing is causing me problems.
I bet.
Yeah.
I just drive.
So that's just one of the few that I want to talk about. The second one is the Koenigsegg Jesko. Now, Koenigsegg, no stranger to supercars. Started in the early 2000s with the CC8S, I believe. It was a groundbreaking car. Super crazy horsepower, super low, super light.
Yeah.
Setting records. This new car is named after Christian von Koenigsegg's father.
Oh, really?
Jesko, yeah. So this car, it's a redesigned 5-liter twin-turbo V8.
Okay.
It makes 1,280 horsepower on standard gasoline. Yeah, 91 octane, mind you.
Oh, dang.
And it makes 1,600 horsepower on E85.
Oh, my God.
Which, here in Northern California, it's a little hard to come by, but
yeah,
that's a thing. It's got a new, as they state, a revolutionary new 9-speed Koenigsegg light speed transmission. Whatever the fuck that means.
Is it in manual or just automatic?
I'm guessing it's like a dual clutch, shiftable automatic. Who knows? It has to be something ridiculous to reach the speeds that they're touting.
Yeah.
Advanced aerodynamics offering over 1,000 kilograms of downforce. Excessive. Super excessive.
Yeah.
Active rear wheel steering.
Okay.
So it's basically a GTR. Yeah. And it's a completely redesigned carbon fiber chassis with more legroom, headroom, and greater visibility, which I know for a lot of Koenigsegg models has been an issue in the past.
It has been.
Now, the thing about this, though, this car, the regular Jesko, is essentially the road-going version. It has this much downforce so that you can actually handle at speed around corners.
Okay.
There is going to be a version of this car called the Jesko 300 that basically is more aerodynamic, less downforce, more stripped down, the 300 in the name basically is a hint that this car might be the first one capable of 300 miles per hour out of a production vehicle, which would make it right now the fastest production car available
in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Going 100 makes me shit and piss myself slightly because California roads, they're not the nicest.
They're not at all.
Caltrans does their best, but they don't get roads as smooth as you would need for this kind of speed.
They don't. It's bumpy. There's holes. There's potholes. There's everything that you can think of in California.
It's a little rough, to say the least. The final car we're going to be talking about is a new Aston Martin.
Oh, my favorite car brand, if I can afford it.
From the land of tea and crumpets comes a revolutionary car. It is essentially, let me see if I can pull up the specs on this thing. This car is essentially ridiculous. It, I believe, has an engine that is also part of the chassis.
Oh, what?
The engine mounts are part of the body, the structural rigidity of the car.
I didn't even know that until you said that.
Yeah, and they're built onto the heads of the engine.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, this engine is I forget how many liters. I think it's a V8 turbo V8. It revs out to I think either 11.5 or 13,000 RPM. Correct me if I'm wrong. Which is basically a Formula One engine in a mid-engine supercar.
Mm.
So it's super screamy, loud, revvy, ridiculous engine in a car that looks like it should sound like some crazy big, rumbly V8, whatever. The car looks insane. It looks like a fish.
You know what? It does. I'm looking at it right now.
With a spoiler. Yeah. It looks like a fish with a spoiler, and I don't know if I would want to be seen driving this car, because people would look at you and go, "Look at that asshole." This motherfucker. But then what makes it all better is when you fly past them going way too fast, knowing that they're probably not getting sex from their wife. So it's okay. It makes it okay.
It's very...
I don't know if I'd ever be able to afford any of these cars, because they're all over the $1 million price point.
Unless we...
That's, that's an aspiration that only a few can hope for.
Oh, yeah.
Let alone afford. Yeah, I'm going to stick to feasible options for right now, because Jesus, it would take my life of saving just to get into one of these.
Or you can sell your soul. It's one of the two.
I kind of like my soul.
Too.
Yeah.
So
now
about this car, though, I heard that Red Bull is developing. Isn't currently in development.
I believe Red Bull's racing team is behind the makeup of this engine.
Okay.
Yeah, I know their GT1 cars run a variant of this type of technology.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be the road legal version.
Okay.
Either way, it's insanity.
Man.
But there you go, Aston Martin bringing you shit pants, watery fun
that we cannot fucking afford.
That no one can afford. And finally, to round it all out, Apex Legends. A game that I've spent way too much time on.
Yeah, you spent way too much.
Currently has an active player base of more than 50 million people.
Holy crap.
Apparently there have been some leaks recently that an upcoming update will not only offer a battle pass, the contents of which no one knows.
Yeah.
But also possible NPC characters.
What?
flamethrowers and remote turrets.
Nice.
So going back to the battle pass, the only reason I feel that this is necessary is because, one, the game is published by EA.
Mm-hmm.
EA, notoriously the greediest gaming company of the last who knows how many years, needed a way to monetize this game, which is currently their most popular game, in my opinion. Anthem, it's kicking the fucking dust. It's a piece of shit.
It really?
It's bricking consoles. It's making people break their consoles, like inadvertently. You know, you better hope that your PS4 doesn't have this game installed, because you might lose your PS4. Yeah, Anthem is not their breadwinner right now. They have to turn to Apex. So the next logical decision for, money Nazi EA, monetize this game with a battle pass, make exclusive content.
Okay.
It's a free to play.
Yeah.
So not a lot of people are going to get on that train, but there's the people that want to support it.
Yeah.
Help fund future updates, whatever. The battle pass is for you. But non-player characters, why would a battle royale game, and I can only think of a couple reasons, why would a battle royale game need NPCs?
That's just a strange question to even answer, because I can't even give you the answer to that.
So my theory is there might be, like in, Black Ops, Black Ops 4, Blackout, there's areas where you can fight zombies from the Nazi zombie games. And in doing so, you get better loot, you get armor, you get guns, whatever.
Okay.
That would be the only thing I could see being added, because there's no reason for an NPC to be in a battle royale. You don't want to stop and talk to this fucking character and learn his life story while you're running from
hello, stranger.
Yeah. I don't have the time. I don't want to hear your story. Give me the shit. I gotta go. The circle's closing. You're gonna disintegrate, sir. I don't know if you're aware of this. But you need to move inside the circle before everyone dies.
Wasting my time.
It doesn't make much sense. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me. But hopefully they implement it in a fun way that actually makes people want to interact with these players. Otherwise, what's the fucking point?
Exactly. Man.
But yeah, Apex Legends, amazingly popular game.
But to me,
if you haven't played it,
it's just way.
I definitely think that
better.
This game has the potential to bump that out of top spot very easily.
Real quick.
Sure.
But again, there's a lot more kids out there than adults, so kids surround.
Yeah, Fortnite has that Disney Pixar appeal. No other game can you dab nay like you can in Fortnite. And kids that like Legos, guess what? You can build in Fortnite. Yes. You can't do that in Apex.
You cannot.
But whatever. Neither here nor there. Anything else you want to add, Andre, before we close this out?
You know what? I don't at all. You got it. 100% took all the words out of my mouth.
I got it. Okay.
Breathtaking.
Oh, I appreciate you. All right. Well, this has been episode 1 of Fresh Feed. We look forward to bringing you nothing but the freshest content that we have to offer. I've been Nick.
Yeah.
That's been Andre.
I'm Andre.
We're out of here.
We're out. Bye, guys.
Goodbye, everybody.
See you until next time.